When is a question not a question? I've been doing a lot of client work recently on their speeches, getting them to work out when are the best times to ask questions, actually when you want to avoid asking a question. An example of a client speech yesterday. They asked a question and it made it feel like there was going to be an interactive portion of the speech. They said, "What do you think about this?" And I was getting there ready to voice my thoughts. But then they moved on without the interaction. So I felt a bit of uncertainty there. So what I said to them afterwards was, if you're looking for interaction at this particular point, change that question into a statement. Instead of, "What do you think about this?" you might say something like, "You might be thinking X," or perhaps you're thinking Y. So this is still getting a little bit of a reflective component for the audience, getting them to think about, well, do I think that? But it's making it clear that you don't want interaction at this time. Now, later in her speech, she did have some interaction, and that's when the questions come into play. What do you think about this? What would you say about this? Make that distinction clear between your interaction. And sometimes that means taking a question out of your speech to make sure that the questions are in your speech are getting the maximum value.